Shipping equipment across state lines or over the Canadian border might sound straightforward, but the truth is, these types of moves come with more rules, more risk, and a lot more room for error than your average shipment. Whether you're moving something from Kansas to Texas or sending a shipment from Illinois to Alberta, the process is more complex than most people expect. When it comes to equipment, size matters, and so does the weight. Oversized or overweight freight can't just be booked and rolled in like a standard pallet. Most states and provinces have specific permits required for certain dimensions or loads. If your broker or carrier isn't handling those permits before the move, your freight's getting stopped, delayed, or worse, fined. Cross border, you've got another layer. You'll need the right paperwork and a carrier authorized to move in both countries. If you're moving freight in or out of Canada, customs clearance is part of the deal, even for used equipment. That means commercial invoices, certificate of origin, potential tax or duties, and the right codes on the paperwork. If your broker doesn't walk you through this, or if your documents are missing or inaccurate, your load will be held up at the border. You don't want your shipment stalled because someone forgot one line item on a form. It's easy to assume every trucking company can run your freight into Canada or back into the US, but that's not true. They need a valid US DOT number, customs bonding in some cases, and clearances to operate on both sides. I've seen people book a great rate only to find out later the truck can't actually cross the border, and now they're stuck rebooking at the last minute. Always confirm the carrier is approved and experienced with cross-border runs. Dropping off equipment isn't like delivering a pallet to a dock. You need to know if there's a loading ramp, if unloading equipment is available, or if the driver is expected to help unload. I always ask my clients what the delivery site looks like because the last thing you want is a driver with a 53-foot trailer stuck on a job site with no way to unload. Good freight planning includes understanding the end of the trip, not just the pickup. With this kind of freight, you can't afford silence. You need clear updates, check-ins, and confirmations every step of the way. That includes confirming customs clearance, verifying site contacts, and checking if the receiving party is ready for the drop. I don't want for problems to show up. I stay ahead of them with communication that keeps everyone in the loop. That's how you move big freight without big surprises. When you're shipping equipment, especially across borders or long distances, the margin for error gets smaller and the stakes get bigger. It's not just about getting a truck, it's about getting the permits, the paperwork, the right carrier, and a plan that actually works. That's what I do every day. I make sure all the moving pieces are handled so your freight shows up where it should be, when it should, without the mess in between. If you're moving equipment across state lines or between the US and Canada and you want it done right the first time, reach out. Let's get it handled properly.